Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing? You're welcome to our Tuesday session, Royal Q members training. In this training, we talk about all about the business, the updates, what's happening in the crypto world, the TGS strategy, and a little bit of networking so that we learn and understand how it goes. I don't know if you know, but with Royal Q, we have three different ways of earning money, not just your trading, but also if you introduce someone into the business and then your team building. If you're building a team, you will earn from every work of everyone in your team. And that's where it becomes pretty awesome because when you do that, you begin to see opportunities that you never knew even existed in the crypto market before, So it's really a very good time for us to share ideas and know how it goes. But like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask now on the chat because as members, you do not need to ask questions in a prospect meeting. That is meetings that we do on Sunday. So, right, let me go straight to sharing my screen. We'll begin with some crypto news for today. I just itemized everything out here so I can just like basically read it out. So Jump Crypto shakes up the market. Last Sunday, Jump Crypto decided to make waves floating remaining massive stash of Ethereum valued at staggering 277 million. So Jump Crypto is a new company in the crypto space that they are just trying to be whales as much as they can, meaning that they're trying as much as they can to buy even more crypto, more Bitcoin as the market goes on. So we're told that they sold out or they offloaded over $277 million worth of Ethereum. MicroStrategy is another company which we know as a whale in the crypto industry. You see, this company, the owner is Michael Saylor, and they ain't done with Bitcoin yet. Just about 2-3 days ago, I say the company MicroStrategy is in the process of raising a jaw-dropping $2 billion to gobble up even more BTC, solidified their status as one of the biggest whales in the crypto ocean. And then, as news from Brazil, Brazil, in a historic move, has approved the launch of the world's first spot Solana ETF. Solana ETF. This game-changing development is poised to open up new investment avenues for crypto enthusiasts in the world. Etena launches USDE. So this is a new stable coin that has just been launched on the Solana network. It's called USDE and was launched by a company called Etena. Etena's USDE stablecoin has officially made its debut on the Solana network, with Solana added as a backing asset. This launch is set to enhance Solana's growing influence in the stablecoin. Also, Jupiter and Lido, those are two crypto companies. Jupiter successfully secured approval to reduce its JUP token, that's the coin supply, by 30%, while Lido introduced its new institutional liquid staking service, aiming to cater for the needs of large investors. FTX had a court case with CFTC, but after over 20 months, a judge has finally approved a $12.7 billion settlement between FTX and CFTC. This settlement could mark the beginning of the end for one of the most significant legal dramas in crypto history. Now, Morgan Stanley, if we all know who Morgan Stanley is, just listen to the news. It embraces Bitcoin ETF. As of last week, August 7th, Morgan Stanley's 15,000 financial advisors now have the green light to recommend Bitcoin ETFs from industry giants like BlackRock and Fidelity and their clients. This move is a major win for the mainstream adoption of Bitcoin. SUI surges 53%. The launch of a new crypto investment trust for SUI and TAO by Grayscale. So Grayscale owns this SUI and TAO sent SUI price skyrocketing with a remarkable 53% increase week over week. And then what portends in the market for this week? What portends in the market for this week? Looking ahead to this week promises to be action-packed. Coach Nnamdi, please, if you're on the call, just send me a chat so I can make you a co-host. It's good to have you on the call. This week promises to be action-packed with several key economic indicators and token unlocks set to influence the market. So when they say token unlock, it means that there are new tokens that are about to be opened, that are about to be launched on different sites. Okay, and the loops. So like I said, token unlock simply means that there are new basic cryptocurrencies that are about to be launched this coming week. And there are several key economic indicators. So for those of us who used to trade Forex, we used to look out for economic indicators or fundamental news that comes into the market because such news have a great impact in the market. And also such news also have a way of affecting the crypto market. So we're going to check out economic data to watch. On Wednesday, that's tomorrow, August 14th, the US Consumer Price Index, CPI, will be released and the market will be watching closely. The CPI is a strong indicator showing how the US market is doing in regards to consumer price index. And if it's a good sign, that we're going to see by tomorrow. So expect some volatility for tomorrow. And also Thursday, August 15th, we're going to see the latest US jobless claims and retail sales data. These are important news for those who are trading the Forex market, which could well impact how the market is going to run for that day. Major token unlocks. Yes, this was what I was talking about. This week, we will see some major token unlocks, including Aptos on Monday, which was launched on Monday, August 12th. The Sandbox will be launched tomorrow, August 14th. StackNet will be launched August 15th. Arbitrum, August 16th. And ApeCoin, August 17th. So we're going to see quite a lot of movement in the market from tomorrow because there are so much different news that will affect the market either positively, or let's say positively. And Oasis Network on August 18th. These events are likely to create significant market ripples, so stay tuned. With the crypto market as unpredictable as ever, the developments this week could make or break the market. So keep your eyes peeled for the latest moves as they could have a significant impact on your portfolio. So that is basically talking about the crypto news that we have for this week. So we want to look at some Royal Q company updates. We spoke a little bit about the updates on the call on Sunday. I think the updates were brought to our notice, I think it was on Friday of last week. So we will be looking a little bit into these updates that the company has brought up in different ways. I think the updates are up to like 4 or 5, but we'll be talking on one which is expressly shown when you log in or when you're looking at the graphical presentation.
Recording in progress.
So I'll just try to log in with my other phone now so I can maybe share my screen. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I want to share my screen on here so we can read out the updates as they're shown on our Royal Q app. Okay, I'm going to the Royal Q app now. Right, so at the top right corner, you're gonna see the updates on the notifications and updates. So let me check through some announcements that were made earlier. Okay, so let's just look through some major announcements made by Royal Q in regards to trading and a whole lot of stuff. So yesterday, we had an information from Royal Q that they're gonna remove CVP USDT. They're gonna remove CVP, EPX, FORO, Loom, Reef, and VGX. These are the spot trading pairs that will be removed from 26th of this month, which is about 13 days from now. So that means that if you have any of these trades open, there's a video that was shared in the group that shows you how you can actually sell off or convert these cryptos into USDT or stable coin. The other exchanges will not be affected. So if you are using Binance Exchange and are trading spot with the pair above, please stop the trade as soon as possible. We're very sorry for the inconvenience and hope you understand. Now, one thing I'd like to ask is, I mean, we have very enlightened people here in the group. Why does Royal Q, or should I say, yes, Binance basically, why does Binance remove some pairs? And some of these pairs are quite volatile. There are some pairs that some people are even holding in value. There may be different reasons why cryptocurrencies are removed from trading. So many reasons. We're going to be looking at some of them on our call next week. So on the 9th of August, MEXC have stopped supporting ASTRO, BAL, ETFI, Lista, Tau, UMA, and ZRX for API trading. And then on the 9th of August, we saw that TON, TON, was added to the Binance trading lists. So now, for those who want to buy TON, you can buy it in Binance and keep it in your wallet. For those who like it a lot, there's an opportunity for you to trade it now, as it is now a trading pair listed on Binance. Indodax system upgrade notice. Dear RoyalQ users, Indodax will undergo system maintenance on the 10th of August from 2 till 7. Trading may be affected during this period. Upon completion of the upgrade, all trading will resume as normal. That's an upgrade from Indodax. Yes, and this was the introduction to the functions that I really want us to look at. Dear RoyalQ users, to provide users with more diverse trading methods and reference indicators, RoyalQ has adjusted and added numerous features and information for reference. Number one, clear overview of all trading gains and losses. You can now view the total gains and floating losses of all your running trades on the strategy page, eliminating the need for individual calculation. And then share your profits with friends and family. Do you have a successful strategy that you want to share? Simply click share in the transaction records to instantly share your results. That's a good one. Then number three, the third update was view circle profit status. When selecting a circle, you can now make more intuitive decisions on which circle to sync with based on profitability. And number four, various reference indicators and condition settings. RoyalQ has added indicators such as RSI, KDJ, and MACD, allowing users to set conditions. Once these conditions are met, trading will begin immediately, helping users to start buying and selling at more optimal times. Margin call switch. If enabled, margin call will be automatically activated at the start of each new strategy cycle. And if disabled, margin calls will be turned off at the beginning of the next strategy cycle. Please note that the switch on margin call on the coin trading page must also be turned off. Otherwise, margin calls will still be activated when the next strategy cycle starts. Number five was price range. The trading bot will only execute orders within this range. Please note that in the case of cycle mode, the executed first order may deviate from the price range due to market volatility. So number five is change the leverage multiples for futures. Users can now adjust the leverage up to a maximum of 20 times. However, high leverage increases the risk of liquidation. Please invest cautiously. So there was also an update on the system. For iOS, please update to version 5.50. For Android, please update to version 5.70. Users who have not yet seen the update notification are kindly requested to wait patiently for the version update notification. So we see that we have a company that is highly responsive. Not only do they look at how we trade, they are also putting up new stuff to make sure that it is easy for us to actually trade profitably with the system. So there's a position on the home page that I would like us to look at. So you see where there's more on the home page. I'm going to click on more on there, because some people don't know that when you click on more, there are much more information that you can see on the page. Now, I noticed that some people who register, who just go online and download the RoyalQ app, somehow, some way, they have access to some invite codes that they use in registering. In fact, I was trying to activate one of my team members and found out that the code that he had was totally different from what I've sent him. So you need to be very cautious in doing that. So if you just registered someone and you want to activate them, it's important that you come to this at the bottom part where you see price alert, my counselor, to make sure that that is your code. So if I click on my counselor, it automatically shows me who's my upline, Don Chi. So I can actually see who's my upline on there. So you don't need to go far when you're looking for to make sure that you are the one who has signed up your new team member. You can come up to my counselor to check out if you are the person on there. Another thing I like us to look at today is user benefits. Very important. User benefits shows you from V1 to V6 the requirements that you need in order to hit these ranks and the benefits that you get for hitting these ranks. So this is V1, junior broker. So as soon as you register and become a member, you are V1 automatically. You are V1 automatically. So I want to scroll to the next one there. Now, how do you go to the next rank, V2? I saw this question during our prospects meeting on Sunday. I'm surprised that nobody has written out any question at all. So it seems like everybody has fully understood the system and how it works. Thank God. Well, the requirements to hit your V2 directly invite 20 users. If you use your link to directly invite 20 different people, you can hit the rank of V2. You can either directly invite 20 users or you do the second option, which is directly invite and activate 3 junior brokers and reach 20 junior brokers within your team. So when you create a team or when you're creating a team and you directly register 3 people under you, if you want to hit those ranks early and if you want to hit those ranks quick, support your downlines. Make sure they learn, teach them. If possible, even have 1 or 2 people signed up under them. It's a way of motivating them. Because when you have 3 legs and you are helping them grow, possibly they begin to sign people. So at the third stage from your even number 1 stage, you find out that you already have 3, 3, 3. You already have 9 people on there. And so when you continue to help your downlines grow and continue to register people, you get to 20 people inevitably. When you do, officially, you hit the rank called V2, which is called a middle broker. When you hit the rank V2 and you become a middle broker, you know that robot activation that normally used to get $30. But on here, it now increases to $40. And then you begin to earn what they call team quantification, team rewards. The profit distribution team reward will now increase from, it wasn't even there in the first place, I guess. Yeah, it was 20% before, we now increase to 30%. And then you begin to see different kinds of, let me go back on here. Let me show you something. I'm going to go to mine. I'll go to reward details. So now I begin to see that I'm earning in different ways. Activation gain is for those people that you activate. If you're a V2, even though your downline activates someone and gets $30, the company pays you $10. If you go to direct quantification, it's what you earn from people who are directly trading under you. So as much as they keep trading, you begin to earn these bonuses. And then when you go to team quantification, it shows you how much you're earning from every member of your team as they continue to grow, as they continue to trade. You begin to earn these profits. They look very small, but imagine if you have 200 people trading under you or 1,000 people trading under you, you begin to understand that little drops of water indeed makes a mighty ocean. So V2 does not earn peer reward, and neither does it earn global dividend. So if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there are 5 different ways that you earn in rewards right here in Royal Q as a V2. So how do you go to V3? Directly invite 450 users. Well, I always advise everybody to always use the second option because there's no need or there's no use inviting or using your link to sign up 450 people. Instead, build a team in the system where you directly invite and activate 5 users. And then out of that 5 users, you are helping your 5 legs or 3 legs grow. So they're going to have their 3, and then they will be working towards hitting the V2 rank. The V2 rank is called the middle broker. And here is where it gets interesting. If you don't work with your team, you cannot hit V3 unless you have at least 3 V2 in 3 different legs in your team and a total of 100 activated users. So that means that you need to help those your active members who are registered under you, teach them, help them know how to market this business, share information with them on how to use their social media pages and their statuses on WhatsApp, on LinkedIn to promote. So one thing I've learned over time is whether you know or you don't know, a lot of people are looking at your status. Some of them are even invincible, like you don't see them actually looking at it, but they are looking at it. And I'll tell you what works with people: consistency. You can't post Royal Q today and continue to post different things tomorrow, next tomorrow, the next 3 days or next 4 days, and you are not consistent. People will quickly just flip over that page. But here's where the magic works. If you are consistent enough to keep on posting on your status, I tell you, within a week of your steady posting, someone is going to come to your inbox and say, "Yo, Taj, how you doing? I saw this thing you're posting. What is it about? I'd like to know more about it." As a network marketer, what do you do at that stage? When the person comes and asks you, "I would like to know more about the business," what do you do? I know we have some professionals in the house. Let's see if we understand the blueprints. The blueprint from GoPro. How many people have read that book, GoPro? If you've read that book, just type a yes. It's very important because I want to show us a different way in which we can actually grow our business. A very good way. If you have read the book GoPro, can you just type a yes there? But if you haven't read it, just type a no. There's nothing to be ashamed about. We all are members here. If you have not read it, people, please read it. Read that book, GoPro. It's a very powerful one. It contains templates, nothing different. Templates that can change your network marketing life, that makes you become a professional. It even has e-copy. It has audio copies that you just put on and you listen to. So please check for that book. I'm going to write it out. Go Pro. That's just the name of the book. And it's written by one of the best network marketers in the entire world, in the entire globe. Who can tell me the name of that network marketer? Nice one, Eric Worre. Eric Worre. Eric Worre steady. I'm telling you, the guy is good. And those are practicalities that you can imbibe. And you see all these V2, V3, they're not go hard again. They're not really difficult. Once you are consistent, before you know it, you're there already. And you must always have a plan. If you don't have a plan, then go and read GoPro. With a paper and a biro, write out all the different things that you need to do. Maybe one of these days, we're going to take that chapter by chapter as a way of helping people follow up reading it, because we know after the meeting, some people will even forget the name. But I tell you, the income that you can create being a network marketing professional, you can't even compare it to trading. And that's the truth. Network marketing has made more millionaires than traditional businesses. The only business that has made quite as much as network marketing is cryptocurrency. You can take it to the bank. Right. So until you have 100 active members with 3 V2 in your team, you ain't going to go to V3. So this business is created for us to help each other. As I'm doing this call, I may have less than 3 or 5 of my team members on the call, but does it matter? No, it doesn't, because the ripple effect of everyone sitting up, understanding the business, having strategies, having plans lined out, will eventually make all of us successful. And that's the important thing. That's why we do this. For those who have ear, let them hear. For those who want to be serious, let them be serious. So we go to the rank of V3. Right? Yes, V3. When you now decide to show someone the business and they sign up, you're not going to get $30 or $40 anymore. You will be getting $50. You will be getting $50. Sorry, the network has signed me out on the phone. But I guess if you look through your phone, you will see all the details on there. Network just kind of signed me out on this phone right now. But can you still hear my voice? I guess. If you can hear my voice, just type a yes. I'll try again to log in once more. Okay, so on that user benefits, there's so many information on there that you can really put into perspective in order to create a strategy that you can work with. It is that easy. So let me share my screen again. So under more, go to user benefits. Yeah, so we talked of V3. Okay, V3 basically we're talking of. So you get $50 anytime you help someone get activated in the bot. Where they're paying $120, the company pays you $50. And then team rewards, you will begin to see team rewards grow up to 40%. And then there's a new reward system there, which is peer award. That's team rewards of up to 10%. So one thing I've noticed over time is the fact that you may not know the meaning of these commissions until you start earning it. And that's the truth, because I saw my brother later ask, please explain peer award. Actually, I don't know what peer award is, I can't lie. I'm sure my boss on here will talk a little bit about it. My coach Namdi, if you're on the call, can you please just explain a little bit what peer award means?
All right, awesome. Well done. Thank you very much, Lawyer Taj, for the hard work and the insights you're providing on this meeting. We appreciate your passion for the business and the insights, telling people what to take their life forward. So it's a great sacrifice. And the truth is, if you are operating at a higher frequency beyond where you are fast tracking the growth to the higher position. So it will not be surprising. Somebody will not say it is a by chance or he was fortunate,
Hmm.
you know, that he became a V4 in a few months. So the hard work you put in is going to make the difference. All right, thank you very much. Peer reward starts from V3. All right, so what happens is so let me take it from V1, V2. So let's say if I bring Lawyer Taj into the business and I am a V2, anytime Lawyer Taj is adding anybody to his team, I'll be getting $10, right? I'm a V2 and he's my downline. So anytime he brings in anybody, I'll get $10. In fact, anytime anybody in his team brings in anybody, I'll get $10. Um, but then if he becomes a V2, if Lawyer Taj becomes a V2, I'll no more be getting anything from him. That leg is closed, right? From him down to whoever is in structure, I'll no more be earning. And so this is where a lot of people make mistakes. Maybe they have one person that's working hard in their team, they go to sleep instead of building other people up. So from the time he becomes a V2 and I'm just a V2, that leg is closed. I can't earn anything from his teamwork. So I have to go develop two other V2s. And it's by developing two other persons to become V2 and growing my team to 100 that I'll become a V3. All right. So for V2, you don't earn anything now. But for V3, so if I get to V3 and the Taj is in V2 and he's growing his team, anybody coming in, I'm making $10. Anybody coming in, I'm making $10 until he reaches more V3, which means from his V2, where he has 20 members, till he brings in 80 persons in that his structure. It doesn't have to be him. Anybody in his structure bringing in anybody. I'll be making $10. That's 10 times 80. That's 800 good dollars. All right. Oh my God, this business is amazing. But a lot of people don't understand. Now, if he gets to V3 like me, I will no longer be earning those $10. What I'll be getting will be peer rewards. All right. I'll be getting like $1.5 for everybody that's coming in. That is React just saying, okay, V3 you've tried. All right, instead of you not anything at all. When somebody come, just take $1.5 from the $120. All right. And just be managing it like that. So peer reward starts from V3. It's like a way to keep you, having something to buy fuel, $1.05 as as your V3s, as your V3s come to you and meet you at V2. So a lot of persons sometimes they get discouraged when their downline hits that rank with them. You're like, oh, that leg is closed. No, if you are a professional network marketer, you know your work is to lead. So here's what I tell people. Now I'm talking too much, but just bear with me. What I tell people is it's easy to become V2. Anybody can become V2. But if you are not a leader, you will struggle to enter V3. If you are somebody that drags people from one business to another, every 3 months you're jumping, you hit V2 in maybe 2, 3 days. But to get to V3, you need to create V2s. So unless you're fortunate to just get three people who are very good and they just go all out, otherwise you have to inspire three people in your structure. So if you have one very good leg working and the person has hit, just go start working on your other two legs. That's how you build a business. Or better still, I like to work with 5 legs. Work with 5 legs. The table has 4 legs, but create one in the middle so that you'll be very, very robust. because this is a solid this is solid model, so that when you get to V5, you're still going to be making money, even if you have three V5s. Right? So that's basically peer reward. And somebody once said, oh, I'm a V4. I have only one V3 that is working in my structure. If that person becomes a V3, I will stop renewing. So that's to show you the mentality, the defeatist mentality of some leaders. So a leader solves problems. A leader is not somebody that sits behind and waits for people to work. Out and solving every problem they have about trading to make sure that they are successful in their trading, solving every problem they have about recruiting, so that they can easily recruit. That is how you can hit the ranks and peer rewards in attach. I hope I was. I hope I was. Did anybody hear me?
Yes, we're hearing you, but you're kind of breaking. So just touch on the peer awards again, just shortly, so we can get it.
All right, so my voice is clear now. Is
Yes,
it
clear
clear?
now. Yeah.
All right, sorry. Internet is plug and pray. So peer rewards starts from V3. So if I am a V3 and my direct downline or anybody in my structure becomes V3, from that person downwards in the structure, normally the leg would I've forgotten the percentage is called, but peer reward is actually some money that comes to you as people in your structure who have the same rank as you are, succeeding in the business, as they are creating success in the business. You'll be getting 1.5, some money, some little money coming from there, just as an encouragement to you while you build the other legs to V3. So I'm a V3. And I have one active V3. All right. And
Oh, I think his network is pretty bad. I don't know. Can we hear what he's saying?
he's a V3